What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for Love Goals Season 1, Episode 4. So, this really ain't going to take that long because it wasn't that much that went down in this episode if you take out Benzino and Althea. And I'm going to take out Benzino and Althea, okay? So we start this episode off with finding out that a new couple is being added to the mix. Now, I personally have a problem with them allowing a new couple to come in after these couples have been there and been working on their issues for the last 3 or 4 days, but it ain't my damn show. So, the new couple is Coolio and his girlfriend, on and off girlfriend. They said they've been together, I forget the girl's name, but they've been together on and off for 7 or 8 years. They've broken up 3 times, and all 3 times it had to do with his infidelity. What she wants is to be with him, but she wants him to be faithful. He said, I'm in my 50s now. I ain't getting no younger. It's time for me to really get my shit together. But I'm meshing a whole lot of stuff together, y'all, because like I said, this ain't gonna take long. This is when they kind of went into their therapy. Um he was saying how he grew up around cheating, and he thought that that was just how relationships work. He said, my mother cheated on any dude that she dated. He cheated on her. I grew up seeing my aunts cheating on the guys that they were dating. So in my mind, that was just a part of life. That was a part of relationships. Now, here's my issue. I get it. I get it. I do. I absolutely get that. That you are what you are what you live, or you live what you know what I'm saying. You learn what you live. 100%. But at a certain point, that is not the expectation in the relationship with this woman. And so, if you want to have a healthy relationship with this woman, then you need to respect this woman. And with that respect, she wants fidelity. I just don't know if it just ain't that damn complicated. She was saying in therapy that sometimes he disappears for days at a time, and he don't pick up the phone when she call, and she just be out. Now, he said that, during that time he was depressed. He said that his son had gone to jail and he went to a deep depression. He was, he had started doing drugs again. And there's a lot of this story that they're not telling, because, that to say I started doing drugs again lets me know that you were doing drugs before and then you stopped doing drugs. So I don't know if you stopped doing drugs because you had a drug problem, or you stopped doing drugs because you just wanted to stop doing. Some people say, what, I just want to stop smoking weed. So I don't know to what extent his drug situation was. But what we do know is, and his attitude about it was, she was Spirit was just like, well, why are you not contacting her for 3 days at a time? And he was like, being an asshole. So I don't know what the hell. Mimi is her name. I don't know what the hell Mimi want from Coolio. And I don't know what Coolio is willing to give to Mimi. Like, I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. But I just hope they find whatever the hell they working, what they trying to figure out, child. I don't know. Now, while this is going on, the therapist had planned a retreat, outdoor situation for them. They've been in the house for 3 or 4 days. They hadn't left the house, and they were planning this outside retreat. So when she gets to the house to let them know what they get ready to do and where they get ready to go, Benzino is on total flip mode. Now, I'm not spending a whole lot of time with Benzino and Althea. I'm just going to say this to say, Althea was having a conversation with the ladies, and she made mention about inviting some dude that she was dealing with up to the house. Sunday took it upon herself to run back to Benzino to tell Benzino. Now, she said that her intention was not to be messy or to cause drama, but to just kind of give him the heads up so he not blindsided if a man show up at the house. A part of me believes that, but a part of me also believes you would be a messy. And the reason why I say that is because I am pretty certain that y'all were told that y'all can't have outside people. I'm pretty certain that that was something that y'all signed off on. So just because Althea invited somebody to the house don't mean they gonna get in. Doesn't mean production is gonna let them in the house. Unless they purposely want to create a messy situation. And if that's the case, then ain't really nothing you could do about it. But I refuse to believe that y'all didn't sign off on something basically saying that y'all weren't gonna have any outside people at the house. Now, to hear Althea's side of the story was, I wasn't really saying I was actually going to invite somebody up here. I was just saying that I wish I had somebody here who was in my corner or somebody here, here to support me. But I don't believe that Sunday would have ran back to Benzino. If that, I don't, do I believe she was being messy? Yes. Do I think she lied on Althea? No. I think Althea said exactly what the hell Sunday said, I thought Althea said, or said that Althea said, because Althea's a messy bitch too. And another reason why is because Althea didn't. We know Althea can bite just as hard as Benzino, and the whole time Benzino was going off and stuff, Althea was just kind of standing off to the side, smirking. I was like, yeah, you said that shit. So here's the biggest problem. Outside of the fact that the two of them are drama queens and they like the attention, they like being on reality TV, and they know how to make good TV. So let me put that to the side. Let me pretend for a second that I think this is all on the up and up and legit. The problem is, Benzino is there, I think, with the hopes that they can work through some things and they can work on their relationship and maybe get back together. Althea is there on some straight up, I just got to live with this dude for the rest of my life because we have a child together and we need to figure out a way that we can get along. So the problem is that they're not there for the same reason. So Benzino flipping off, he's flipping off as if she disrespected him, as if they were in a relationship. If y'all truly are not together and you really are there just to figure out how y'all can co-parent y'all child, then at the end of the day, was it distasteful for Althea to want to invite another man up there? Absolutely, sure it was. But did it require all that Benzino was doing? No. He was being so extra, so over the top, clearly, vying for the camera, vying for camera time. So anyway, they get him to calm down. They go to the obstacle course, and basically it's a ropes course. And the therapist was saying that she designed the challenges specifically for each couple's need. So Sunday and her boyfriend, they would, and all of this is up in the air, but they have on, harnesses and stuff. But they had to meet each other in the middle, and she had to trust him enough to reach out and trust that he was gonna, be there to embrace her or whatever, and they blah blah blah. Okay, so they did it. It was cool. Of course it was dramatic. Sunday was crying and scared and all that. Okay, yeah. Spin had to allow Q to lead her. She had to allow Q to no, that wasn't. That's a lie. That was the football player and his wife. He was blindfolded, and he had to allow her to lead him to the pole, and they did that successfully, and they felt like they had done, because they did it together and so forth. Q was on the ground and Spin was up in the sky, and he had to give her direction on whatever. She was able to do it. It was great. Yay. Everybody was cool. Coolio and Mimi had to do a drill. They did cool, whatever. Everybody was cool until once again got to Benzino. He ain't want to do it. I'm not doing that with her. Tell her call that other dude that she wanted to come up to the house, blah, blah. So here we go again with him being extra. The therapist yelling at him. You promised me that you were going to do whatever I asked you to do. You promised me you were going to trust me. They yelling back and forth. Whatever. At the end of the day, Benzino and Althea climbed up the thing. They got to the top together. She was crying. He was crying. They was hugging. It was what it was. Let me tell y'all something. I don't have the energy nor the interest in the Benzino Althea show. Okay? Okay. That's all we got for this episode. Okay? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the comments. Peace.